Buenas, adictas. A darle. Hola, Remnant, for Maidens. La verdad es que no quiero verlo. Quiero ver más capítulos, pero se necesita la información. Siempre. Mierda. A ver, ¿quién más a contar aquí?
Deep in the forests of Remnant, beside a great and mighty river, stood the small, fragile home.
¿Me vas a contar la historia que ya me has contado en la serie?
A lone wizard. Hidden from the dangers and distractions of the world, the wizard seldom had visitors. But on this
la
day,
Winter.
as he peered out his window, his gaze fell upon a young maiden.
O sea, el invierno.
Calmly she sat beneath his tree, in a state of absolute tranquility. When the wizard demanded an explanation, the maiden simply replied, "My name is Winter. I am on a journey, and I am waiting for my sisters."
Winter, invierno. Gracias gracias por la traducción.
The wizard told himself the girl was a fool, but the longer she sat, the more he wished to share in the serenity the young maiden enjoyed. In time, he grew tired and decided to close his eyes as well, thinking on this strange predicament. Upon opening his eyes, the wizard was befuddled to find that a second maiden had appeared beneath his tree, cheerful and spry, with a basket of fruit and flowers. When he asked for an explanation, the girl simply replied, "My name is Spring. I'm on a journey."
Me encanta cómo cambia la voz cuando habla una chica. Es la polla.
Reluctant hospitality, the girl retrieved a handful of seeds from her basket and planted them in the wizard's garden.
Cara puta ama. Y crecen automáticamente, ¿sí? Es magia.
The old hermit could hardly believe his eyes as the maiden turned what was once a mere pile of dirt and manure into a beautiful garden from which life would surely blossom. It's likely he would have gazed for hours, were it not for the unfamiliar laughter he heard from beneath his tree.
¿Summer?
A young woman with a warm smile now stood beside the two maidens.
Verano.
The wizard begged her to introduce herself, to which she happily responded, "My name is Summer. I am on a journey, and I am waiting for my sister." Of course,
Otoño.
thought the wizard. But another chirp of laughter left the old man perplexed. What in the world was so funny? As it turned out, it was him. The new arrival found the wizard's insistence on staying indoors so very amusing. Why choose to view the world through a small window when the door leading out to it was right at his side? It was a compelling argument, and after only a moment of brief hesitation, the wizard left his home.
Porque en verano hay que salir de casa, ¿verdad? ¿Verdad?
And stepped outside.
Mis pelotas.
The warmth of the sun brought with it a surge of energy and life, and soon
Y se transformó en un super viejo.
much like himself anymore.
¿Y otoño? ¿Y otoño?
He was feeling much better.
Esto si fuese realidad quedaría muy mal. Tres jovencitas y un viejo.
As the day drew to a close, the maidens and the wizard
¿Y
all
otoño?
sat down and prepared a feast.
¡Ole! ¿Y otoño dónde coño está? ¿Y por qué está también de un viejo?
Spring supplied the crops, summer prepped the meal, and the wizard was the happiest he'd been in ages. But in all
Otoño, ahí
the
está.
excitement, he nearly failed to notice the delicate woman that now stood beneath his tree.
Se parece mucho a la
He
antigua, a la que se
smiled
ve.
and beckoned her to join them, asking only for her name. "My name is Fall," she replied softly. "I am on a journey and am here to meet
Fall?
my sisters. Who are you?" "Me?" the wizard wondered. "Well, I am but an old hermit."
Spring, winter. ¡Fall no es otoño! ¿Cómo se dice otoño en inglés? Ahora me he olvidado, ¿en serio? Winter, summer, spring. Hostia, ¿cómo se dice otoño? ¿Cómo se dice otoño en inglés, tíos? ¡Hola! Cerebro actúa. ¡Hola! Se me ha olvidado cómo se dice. Pero fall es caer. Fall no es otoño, estoy seguro. Fall es caer. Da igual, dejémoslo.
I have lived in these woods alone for centuries, and I'm afraid my story is not very interesting, as I have no one to love and nothing to my name. The
Ama a los
eldest
4.
sister looked up at all that surrounded them. But sir, do you not see? You have so much.
¿Tienes un jardín?
It was true. With their help, it was now clear to see that the wizard had everything he could ever need. He was grateful, but a question lingered in his mind. Why me? He asked. Why did the 4 of you choose to open my eyes, to share with me your gifts? Why am I so special? The 4 sisters looked to one another, perplexed. Finally, the eldest spoke. I beg your pardon, sir, but we did not do these things for you because you were special. We do what we can for everyone, because we are able. The old wizard was at a loss. Never in his years had he come across such kindness. It was in that moment that he knew what should be done.
Nada del poder.
The wizard summoned his magic, every ounce he could muster, and bestowed it upon the sisters. He smiled. Take this gift, and know now that you are able to do so much more. Now, armed with the elements, the very powers of nature, and the unimaginable magic of the wizard, the 4 maidens, winter, spring, summer, and fall,
Los vientos de otoño, el calor del verano,
using their gifts to aid
el crecer de
just
la primavera
as
y
they
el
had aided
frío del
One by
invierno.
one, the sisters left. But before they did, they made one final promise. They promised to return each and every year to visit their dear friend.
Hasta que se muera, porque ese viejo no vivirá muchos años. Sinceramente, si en este capítulo tengo que descubrir algo, no lo he hecho. Ha sido lo único que ha sido básicamente lo mismo que ha contado en la serie. ¿Por qué lo han hecho? ¿Qué hay en este capítulo que no nos hayan dicho en la serie? ¿Nada? Nada, es que sinceramente no hay nada en este capítulo que no nos hayan dicho en la serie. Lo único que estoy aquí es como, es fall. Fall no es otoño. Voy a buscar cómo se llama otoño. Otoño en inglés. Gracias. Lo primero que he buscado. Pongo otoño. ¡Atum! ¿Por qué cojones se llama fall? Fall no es otoño. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué la única que no se llama como la estación es la de otoño? ¿Qué tiene de especial otoño? ¡Ah! Bueno, vamos a ver más. Como siempre os ha gustado, like, muchísimo,